Welcome to the Now. I'm Master Jenkins.
I'm Ryan Haywood.
Everyone loves a good remake. We're big fans here.
I hear about them a lot, yes.
So that's why Konami thought they'd win back the hearts of gamers everywhere with the newly announced Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater remake.
Wait, this is the pachinko machine?
Yeah, this is the pachinko
This is the pachinko machine. Okay, yeah, all right. I knew I was ready. Yeah, I was tied in.
Pachinko machine. In just a couple of short days, it's already entered the conversation for one of the most hated trailers on the internet, which is saying something because the internet's hated a lot of trailers recently.
Yeah, after the internet's collective, holy crap, this is actually real moment of shock, fans have now been doing what fans do best when the trailer upsets them. They're mass disliking it on YouTube.
You get things done. The video is being bombed straight to Diamond Dog Hell, sporting a crazy like-to-dislike ratio at the time of writing. We're looking at around 1,000 likes versus 33,000 dislikes, making for a pretty rough 1 to 33 ratio.
Not a lot of pachinko fans out there. And this is kind of especially kind of nuts considering it only has around 550,000 views.
They're very engaged viewers.
Yes, and they're, well, I mean, that's 1% of viewers have deemed to hit the like button, and even that was probably just kind of to be ironic.
It was all 1,000 pachinko fans in the world. The trailer, showing off slick new visuals of Boss and Snake from Metal Gear Solid 3, was actually built in Phantom Pain's gorgeous Fox engine, which kind of just makes the whole thing feel like an even bigger middle finger to the fans.
It's a poke in the eye is what that is. We could have remade this amazing, beloved game for you guys, but instead we're just going to make it a pachinko machine. Good guy, Konami.
Wow, there's something in here that's like breaking and dying a little bit. They actually did something really similar to this last year, releasing a trailer for a Silent Hill pachinko machine just months after the confirmation that Silent Hills was canceled. Guess what? That trailer didn't do very well either.
We had all guessed we might be getting a Metal Gear Pachinko for some time now.
I thought that was just like an internet joke,
right?
Yeah, like the Pandarians were in World of Warcraft for so many years before they became real.
Here's the problem: if you make it a popular joke, then it's got buzz, and then they'll actually do it.
So what you're saying is we're all to blame.
Yeah, pretty much. Kotaku first spotted a Big Boss trademark filed by Konami's Pachinko slot branch. Who knew they had one of those? Probably a lot of people, just not me. KPE, back in October.
After that, the internet jokes gained steam the way the internet jokes do, especially following the reports that Konami had stopped almost all their AAA game production once the work on Metal Gear Online was finished.
Essentially, that change was so the company could focus on the more lucrative business of mobile and pachinko games, but it certainly is weird to see it playing out kind of like this.
Yeah, like we thought it was so ridiculous that it couldn't possibly be true, and yet here we are. So now the internet's turning full force hate machines on Konami for the new trailer via that tried and trusted dislike bar, which is almost as effective as an online petition.
It's a lot of hate. The most recent dislike disasters to hit the geek world include Mighty No. 9, Ghostbusters, and Call of Duty. And while Metal Gear Pachinko can't really match the sheer volume of those dislikes, seeing as how it's barely been up for a couple of days.
Time.
Yeah, no, the ratio is actually a little bit worse than those trailers at the moment.
Last week, Inti Creates stunned the world with a new gameplay trailer for Mighty No. 9, if that's what you want to call it, which many accused of insulting its own audience. It came across as just a little tone deaf at one point, using the phrase, "Cry like an anime fan on prom night," because that's how you sell a game.
Yeah, insulting your core demographic is not a great idea. Well, I mean, that's just basic advertising, right?
After the trailer hit, fans quickly piled on, leaving its dislike bar in shambles. It now sports nearly 4,000 likes to 29,000 dislikes, giving it an overall ratio of 1 to 7. Still rough?
Still better, though.
Not that bad, though.
Much
Not
better
Pachinko
ratio
bad.
than Metal Gear Solid Pachinko overall. That's also the case for the much-panned Call of Duty Infinite Warfare trailer. It's disliked so thoroughly it became the #2 most hated video on YouTube.
And in good time, too.
True, with 2.7 million dislikes total, which is a little off the charts.
I didn't even know their dislike counter went that high. That is, though, with over 400,000 likes, so that actually, it's a huge, terrible number, but it does make for a like-dislike ratio of 1 to 6. Even the new Ghostbusters trailer has fared better than that, with a 1 to 3.5 like-to-dislike ratio. Just a reminder, Metal Gear Pachinko, 1 to 33. That's how huge that disparity is. It's like 10 times more hated than Ghostbusters.
You can actually like see the like bar a little bit on that one. This one, it's not even a thing. It's like, there's a pixel there. The most hated YouTube video of all time is none other than Justin Bieber's Baby.
And we gotta give you a hand for that one, Internet. Thank you for doing good work.
But a lot of that has to do with the sheer volume of views. Overall, its ratio is actually pretty good, holding even at around 1-to-1.
The trend actually stays the same across the rest of the top 10 most hated videos of all time on YouTube. All of them have way better ratios than this new trailer from Konami, and that list includes Rebecca Black's Friday.
Oof. Even Bold Guy, the guy suing H3H3 Productions, which led to the mass disliking of all of the videos on his channels. All of his videos have better ratios than Metal Gear Solid Pachinko.
So while it might not actually have them beat in numbers, yet again, it's new, the overall negativity surrounding it is way worse. It might even be safe to call it one of the most hated videos on YouTube. I would actually go so far as to call it the most hated. Ratio-wise,
give it time.
it's
More people can hate.
bad.
Enough people haven't hated it yet.
We believe
it will
in you.
get there.
We
Give
believe.
it time. And interestingly enough, there is one trailer that does put Metal Gear Solid's ratio to shame.
What is that?
The Silent Hill Pachinko trailer we mentioned earlier? Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a like to dislike ratio of 1-to-41. So congrats, Konami. You still hold the title.
We still got time. Still got time. Show them what you think. Mass disliking videos on YouTube has become kind of the go-to method for voicing outrageous disapproval recently. Change.org petitions aside, and it makes sense. We all assume these companies aren't actually reading our comments, but we do know they care about the engagement of the stuff they're putting online, and they'll see that dislike bar.
For obvious reasons, hitting a thumbs down is probably a lot better than insulting some poor executive's mother or leaving the standard internet death threat like lots of people did for No Man's Sky.
So yeah, if disliking is more civil, it's a win-win for everyone.
Except if it's your video, that is. Although there's a pretty strong chance none of this will ever matter to Konami, this trailer isn't really for the audience that's bringing out the pitchforks. It's for a totally different crowd altogether.
And honestly, in terms of YouTube algorithm, a dislike is worth as much as a like. It means engagement to their algorithm and says, feature this video everywhere. People clearly love it. It's a weird algorithm.
Or want to see it.
But people do it.
People want to see bad things too.
Yeah, but again, target audience, probably not watching the trailer on YouTube. Pachinko and slot machines are a huge business in Japan, and globally, it's a $185 billion industry. So how's that for a philosopher's legacy?
Man, I need to invest in Pachinko. That $185 billion just about doubles the money that all of gaming makes, including mobile, PC, and console. So dislike all you want and insist that you're going to boycott Konami. They might be moving away from that audience altogether anyway.
And soon enough, the internet will find a new trailer to dislike. We'll move on. We'll get busy. We'll brigade. It'll be a good time.
I wonder if they'll install a like-dislike button at the Pachinko bars. Or
Unlikely.
studios?
Unlikely.
Well, what do you guys think of Konami's Metal Gear Solid Pachinko trailer already achieving internet infamy? Let us know in the comments.
And for all your disappointing Metal Gear Solid news, like this video and subscribe to The Know. It's even still better than anyway. Fuck me.
That $185 billion just about doubles the money that all of the gaming makes.
All of the gaming.
All of gaming makes. Dislike all you want and insist that you're going to boycott. Fuck me.
You're a boy cat. I'm a girl cat.
I actually did really well on the last 2 hours or 4 hours, 6 hours of my life.
No,
All
you
right.
didn't.